Hey guys, it just came today. Here it is, Legends Pinball HDP. So this is a HD product. It is not a 4K. So this does not replace the 4K at all.
Atgames did send me this unit for review purposes, so thank you Atgames for sending this out to me to do the review.
Okay, it comes in one box only. This does not have any damage. There's a handle that helped to get it in, but please be careful guys, because this thing is heavy. It even tells you caution heavy, fragile. So make sure you have somebody to help you go over this thing. And they do have a stop, need help. Scan the barcode with your phone and you'll get some help. I think it will go to instructions, how to put it together. There's the other side. You see there's no damage. Like I said, it comes in one box. You don't have to worry about waiting for the second box to come to put yours together.
I will have several videos out there, so this is only part one, guys, so hopefully you'll check out the whole series.
So as you see, there's no damage anywhere. So let's open this thing up and see what we got inside. So this is just a lid. Pull off this lid here. Okay, this is what we got inside. See the back box here. Got some hardware right here. Got the AC adapter, it even tells you what it is, and then more styrofoam. Tell you what, there's no, before I pull this off, let's see if I can put it back in there. As you can see, there's no wiggle room for this thing to move in shipment. This thing is packed really tight and nice. I know the 4K there was a bunch of problems with shipping, but I think it was because there was so much room in it that things kind of shifted a little bit. But this looks like there's no shifting involved. They even have styrofoam wrapped all the way around the back box. And then this one here I pulled out. I think this is covering up the playfield. Yeah, and I think this is the playfield here. Try to get the styrofoam out, see what we got underneath. Oh wow, look how thick that styrofoam is. Wow. So yeah, this is the playfield. And then you got the back box on top of it. Almost set up like Stearns is a little bit, with the back box on top of the playfield. So interesting, that's pretty nice. Looks like there might be styrofoam in here too, so let's pull the back box out and see what we got. Pulled the back box off. This is the back box. And this piece here is styrofoam. This side was sitting on top of the playfield. So you had styrofoam on top of the playfield. And plus you got this piece of styrofoam as well, helping protect the playfield. Pull this out. And you can see what we have inside there. There's a plunger down there, which this piece here, you know what, it really didn't protect the plunger. The plunger's the only thing exposed that could get damaged, because there's nothing protecting this, because this cutout is going around the plunger. So there could be a case where that plunger gets maybe damaged. That's the only thing I could see that could actually get damaged. It might not, but I'm just saying that's the possible. It does flex in some, so that could help prevent it from getting damaged as well. But only thing between the plunger and the outside elements is just this piece of cardboard, since there's nothing protecting that. But once again, look how thick that styrofoam is. So this thing is pretty well protected. And then on both sides of the playfield, got another piece of cardboard protecting it from the outside box. And then they got a bigger one over here on that side of the playfield. So pretty well protected. And this over here was kind of protected too with that piece of styrofoam I took out. Oh, it's right here. This piece here was slid down, so you can see it protects the sides of the playfield. I mean, you do have a little gap here, but it's pretty protected. So they did a nice job on packing. It's definitely a better packing job than they did on the 4K, even though I thought the 4K was packaged really well. Still got damaged. So I don't know if, you know, Atgames can fix the packaging on the 4K, but man, if they could do it like this in one box would be really, really good. But I understand the back box is bigger, so they might not be able to, but this is packaged well. There's no room for movement, so I think that's what's going to really help this get from damage. But we all know some of these FedEx drivers, man, are really reckless, so you can never protect it enough from the FedEx guys. So as you can see, we don't have a whole lot here to put together. We got our adapter that plugs in the wall. We got some hardware here, which is probably for putting the back box on and putting the legs on. There's one thing I didn't see yet is the legs. So it must be underneath the unit. Aha, and there it is. Pull off that piece, and what's underneath it? The legs. There it is. Here are the legs, guys. So you have the legs, back box, playfield, and then your hardware. And that's it, guys. That's all that's in here. So get this thing out of the box and I'll put it together. Okay, so I got the machine out of the box. You can see it. And then this, I just want to show you what was underneath the playfield down there. You had a styrofoam on that side, and you had one on this side. Plus you have some more. Oh, it's like a whole box. So this whole thing pulls out. This is all was underneath the playfield, so you had extra support. Kind of see there, you had extra support on the bottom of the box too. So that is really nice too. So they did a really nice job on packages. This, I think we'll have less damage reported with this new HD machine. So playfield's out. Back box is back there. And then you got your 4 legs, and the legs are adjustable. You can see the bolts down there. And just the legs right there. So they do go up. They go up quite a bit here. We got a big screw. So you can't adjust those. You just need a wrench. And then we got our hardware like before. Got an owner's manual, power cord, and assembly guide. So they do give you a guide. And they do give you tools, and you even get your own keys, guys. That's right, you get your own keys. So now we'll go ahead, put this thing together since we have everything out of the box. There is the playfield. There it is. There's the turtles. Got protective on the screen. Oh, I see something different new already. We'll check that out later. There's the buttons. And these are the same buttons that are on the 4K. They feel exactly the same plunger. Everything feels the same as in the 4K. My play button feels a little different, but I think it's because it's getting worn out compared to this one. This one feels a little better, but I think it's just because mine's starting to get worn out. But as you can see, same setup. This is the 4K. I did change the buttons on this. That's why they're green. With that, this is the HDP. So same setup up front, except for the coin door. They did not put a coin door on there, which I'm fine with that. I like this artwork. And then you got your side buttons. These buttons actually feel better than their old ones. This one here's still an old one. This is a new one. But these are definitely better than the ones on the 4K. So I think they used new buttons on this new HDP. The buttons definitely feel different compared to this one, which is this is still an old button. So they feel and sound a little different. So there's the bottom. It does come with a grill, but there's no SSF kit in here. There's no solenoids. So yours will come just like mine does, without solenoids or the SSF kit. You can buy one separately. We'll take the same SSF kit as the 4K.
Okay, guys, that's the end of part 1, the unboxing. So part 2, we will put this thing together. Should be a pretty easy build, but I will show you the inside of the playfield, see what's underneath there. because your machine will look exactly like mine if you bought it from the Sam's Club. No SSF kit and no solenoids. Those are accessories you can buy later on. So hopefully you'll check out part 2. If you liked part 1, the unboxing, please smash that like button for me. I appreciate it. New to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Turn that bell on. I thank you in advance. Until part 2, I will see ya.